Better than Lego. Better than Lego.
Matthew Johns is in position for a long-range shot. He's with it now, Matthew Johns. Here goes the kick from Johns.
How you feeling? All right, buddy?
Yeah.
You all right?
My teeth are all
So teeth.
sensitive right now, eh?
Teeth are sensitive.
Like
All that gurning, bruh.
my enamel's like exposed, and it hurts. So I can't brush my teeth or anything.
What's that from? Wanda?
Sorry?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe think about brushing them once a month.
I can't.
I
They're
I
sore.
literally can't right now.
Well, you
They're-
can't.
I can't even brush them. I just try to brush them in the shower, and then I
We'll
can't.
go
It
get you
hurts
some
too much.
Listerine. Just to, yeah.
What is it? You need some Sensodyne. Sensodyne?
I think that's what I need.
So I've got it upstairs.
Have you got the? Oh, maybe I'll try it.
Well, people, we can talk about Cooper's teeth all day. Not.
He's
But
drinking through a
we need to
straw
get
at
on the
the moment.
podcast. How yous all going? Trish, you going good? God, I like your hair at the moment.
Matthew, I could just go crawl into a hole and be away from people right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's that? What's happened? What's happened today?
What's wrong with you?
Just, no, nothing.
People just
Not
pissing
today.
you off?
Just people pissing me off.
Yeah.
Not looking at emails anymore.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much not answering my phone.
Or what about your friends on Instagram?
Oh, I'm talking to them.
All the dick pics who've been sent your way, they're okay. They lighten, they warm your heart. Jack Johns, how are you, mate?
Oh, mate, I'm all right. Not too bad. Not too bad.
And Mr. Enamel.
Not too bad.
And Mr. Enamel. Cooper Johns, how are you, Cooper?
Enamel's good.
Well, it seems like you and Mum are a little bit out of sorts. Of course, we'll get to your week shortly, won't we?
Yeah,
You
we
and
will.
Jack's week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
What do we
How
get
are
to
you,
now?
Matt?
How are you?
Well,
You look like you're just sort of stirring for something.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
like
fine.
it's like he's fishing something.
Yeah.
I was
No,
just
I'm not. I'm not.
It's like you know everyone else is down and you just get on that high road
Yeah.
and you're just trying to, undermine us.
You know what it is?
Or
It's
lift
not-
us up.
Yeah, bit of that. But it's
He
really,
tried to give me a pep talk today.
Yeah,
Didn't
I
work.
did.
But he tried.
I just know there's something when people around me that are down that just makes me feel good. So, guys, keep digging a hole for yourselves. And listen, as I introduce you guys, if you were a player, right, left in the competition in this final series, Tricia, who would it be?
I'm going to go with young Mitchell Kenny, the Penrith little hooker,
Yeah,
because he does.
because you're a hooker as well.
We're both hookers.
People feed balls to. Now, why Mitch?
Because he does a lot of work, and yet he doesn't seem to get the credit for it, and he seems quite underrated
That is
and underappreciated.
That's a good one. So then why does it relate to you?
Guess who his roommate is, Trish Johns?
Who?
In Penrith. Trish?
Yeah, I've got no. Oh, Zach.
the Mule Hosking.
Oh, is it?
Wow.
Ah.
Good, two good men.
Yeah.
Is that your player?
Who are you, Jack?
No, I chose, sorry to the Mule, but I've chosen Reece Walsh. Good-looking, fast, talented. What's not to love?
He's a bit arsey too, isn't he? Like, with attitude.
He's good. I love it. He's
Yeah.
got a lot of.
Yeah.
But he's got a soft spot. He did an interview the other day, and they asked him about his 2-year-old daughter, and he broke down. He was crying. He upset. He just said she's his pro. I thought, nice guy. Mate, one of the most marketable players that I've ever seen in rugby league. Who are you, Coop?
I had Scott Sorensen. Both big, ripped, good-looking, and both love the defensive aspect of the game.
That's hilarious. You like
Yeah.
the defensive aspect of the game. I'll speed hump here. We're going to talk about speed hump shortly. Look, I've
Yes, we are.
I've gone Cameron Munster. Dangerous, charismatic, talented, unpredictable, rugged, yet good looking. There you go. It was a toss-up between him and Brian. I was thinking about Brian too. Small in stature, big on talent, big on heart, hard-working, selfless, powerful, yet understated.
I would never have picked either of those for you.
For me, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Footy's finals footy fever this week.
Go the
Last
Wires.
week.
Go the Wires.
Up the Wires.
Yeah, they're my team I'm following.
Are they?
Yeah,
Nice. Well done, Trishy.
I think they deserve it.
The 4 teams that are left, Penrith, Storm, Broncos and Warriors. This week, our topic of discussion was if you could bring an old player back for each of these teams, somebody who played at that club, to help them on their road to the grand final to win, who would it be and why? Starting with the Penrith Panthers. Jack, let's hear your decision.
I've gone with Craig Gower, Coop.
Yeah, that's a
I
popular
think
one.
at the moment, obviously, I've got a soft spot for Gowie, past coach and inspiration for some off-field antics. But I think with the injury to Jerome and also what's been going on around the hooker with Mitch, there's sort of been some injury clouds over those boys. So I think he'd be a good cover for both positions.
Be great 14. I agree with
He
you.
would be a good 14.
Yeah. I've gone, I had Craig Gower as well, but I put a second one, an alternate just in case you guys did as well. I've gone Preston Campbell. Outstanding 14. If Luai was to get injured, he can come on, he can play 6, 1, 7 or 9. And he's just totally unpredictable. And the great thing about Preston, he would fit into every team because he's just got amazing rugby league instincts.
Okay. I went a bit rogue. I went Ryan Girdler.
Ah, the good.
I thought the Girds, put him out there in the centres. Isaac Tungo's been out for a bit. Chuck him out there, he'll do a job. Trish, did you have one?
I didn't. But I'm going to say Scotty Sattler.
Yeah. Is that the bloke that made that tackle?
Sure did, along the sideline. Yeah.
He's a good man.
He's a
Sats.
good man.
One of the best.
Yeah, one of the best.
He's a private dick too. He's a PI.
Are you allowed to tell people that?
Yeah, he talks about it on radio.
Oh, okay, lucky.
Yeah.
Because makes it hard to be a private investigator
If you're not private.
Everyone knows who you are and they spot you.
Melbourne, Big M.
Glenn Lazarus.
Oh, that was mine.
Well,
Brick with eyes.
Yep. They need him. Okay, I'll change mine. I'll go Tuara Nikau because I think this week coming up against Penrith. That's right, Jack. Feel free, mate. Just
Did
blow
you
your
just
nose on the microphone there, mate.
Snort, you know.
Spit a golly everywhere.
Yeah,
Ew.
just there you go. Blow in your sleeve, pal. No problem. I think this week, Tuara Nikau he'd bring energy, skill, but inspiration. I love Noddy, but in my opinion, he should have got the Clive Churchill medal in 1999 when they won the comp. His second half just changed the game.
They have missed a bit of that forward pack as well at the moment. They've got a bit out-muscled lately. I went in a position that they've chopped and changed a lot this year. I had Greg Inglis out there at the centres. I think they've done a lot of changes this year in their centres. They haven't locked anyone down as of yet. So GI out there, just fending people.
Oh, yeah. Big
Yeah.
pickup.
Yeah.
I didn't go a past player. I went a past Melbourne player. I went with Jesse Bromwich. I feel like he's through the middle. He's been someone that's been missed there this year for them.
Well, same. That's
Good
it's
pick.
past
Yeah,
play.
I agree.
That's
That's a
fine.
good pickup.
Still fits the, yeah.
I'll tell you where they
I think
missed.
they have missed.
They missed both Kenny and Jesse because he's got really good footwork, gets him through the line, and they miss Kenny's variation, his skill.
Do you know what I
People
wonder?
don't realise Kenny on the left edge used to organise most of the shape. Brisbane Broncos, a lot of good past players there. Who are you thinking, Jack?
Coop, I've gone with Justin Hodges in the centres. I think
Dave's just fell over. He couldn't believe that. He's just gone, why would you go Justin Hodges, not Alfie? He just collapsed.
Oh,
Well, I think, mate, personally, I think Ezra Mann's been doing a very good job. And then they've had some chopping and changing in the centres. I think someone with experience in big games like him would do them wonders. Because the only thing with them at the moment is they've got the side to do it. It's probably just the experience that's probably that people, teeter on.
and that's why I picked Alfie.
You've
You
gone
picked
Alf.
What
I've
about
gone
you,
Alfie.
Dave?
Yeah.
Alf the alien.
I've gone Trevor Gilmeister. Great leader, really experienced, but when he was in that defensive line, he had that fear factor. One of the greatest, one of the toughest.
He's the really
defenders.
funny fella, right?
Yeah, terrific.
I can't imagine him being intimidating.
Oh, man. When he hit you,
Really?
honestly.
I had Darren Lockyer. Sorry to do it to Ezra Mam. He's been playing great, but I think him and Adam Reynolds, Reece Walsh to the back, holy dooly. What a great culmination. What about, all right, last one, New Zealand Warriors.
Trish.
I just went Stacey Jones because really that's the only one I knew.
Okay.
All right.
Well, it's a good pickup.
Not too
It's a good
creative,
pick.
but
Him
yeah,
and-
he was a great player.
Him
though.
and Sean Johnson, the halves would be magic.
What about you?
I've gone Ruben Wiki.
Oh, good pick.
Yeah, Ruben, mate, you play him in the middle. He's fast. He's got good footwork.
But I mean, they've got
Mate,
so many front rows.
But he could come on as a 13, and he's just vicious. Vicious, mate. He used to be viciously aggressive, and, mate, he's just a great leader too.
I actually had bit of a rogue one. James Maloney. Bring him back. A lot of big game experience, James Maloney, and took him to a grand final once before. Didn't get the job done, but bring him back with SJ. Jack?
I've actually gone with I went Stacey Jones and my backup was Ruben Wiki, but they've both been said. But I think that sixth position is kind of hard because I think it's probably been the one position in the spine that's been chopped and changed. But you can't fault Tamari Martin. He was outstanding last
He
week.
was very good.
Yeah, and Metcalf was doing a good job.
Very
before.
underrated player, Tamari Martin.
Yeah, he is.
Who are the Warriors playing this week?
Brisbane.
Okay.
Mega game.
that will
'cause
be huge.
The number one team of before the Dolphins come in, probably the second most followed side in Brisbane
Was the Warriors.
pre-Dolphins was the Warriors. You go
I
to
think
the
they're very-
merchandise shop and
Yeah, very popular
They'll
on the
get-
Gold Coast as well.
they'll have huge support there. I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either. Very
wait.
exciting. Hook and tease. Trish,
Yes.
Hoodoo Gurus.
Oh yeah.
Hoodoo Gurus. So we had a family outing on Friday night. Didn't start so well, did it, Jack?
Yeah.
Did it? Jack insisted on driving because he wasn't drinking. Matt insisted that we should get an Uber there because parking was hard.
And hence the reason why I've got a shirt on at the moment, Spy vs. Spy, one of my favourite bands of all time with a support act. All I wanted to do was get and see Spy vs. Spy. By the time we got to park, well, I heard the last bar of their last song.
So, as compensation, the boys bought him a shirt.
Bought him a shirt.
It was very funny. Jack, Mum and Dad kept huffing and puffing.
Yeah, so he
in the
said.
back because you were huffing and
Yeah,
puffing
we
the
were.
whole time because we couldn't find a park. And then Jack eventually just had enough, told him to get the F out of the car.
Which I gladly did.
Yeah, you gladly did. Dad refused for a little bit. He said, I'm not going. We're a family. Staying as one. And Jack said, if you don't get the F out of the car, I'm driving you home. And Dad got out. But my favourite part of the concert, Dad all week, he'd been talking about these titanium seats that he'd organised. Guys, I got us into the titanium area at this concert. We said, what's titanium? He said, I don't even know, but it's above platinum. So we get in there, and Dad the whole time said, we've basically got our own little roped off section at the front with our own private bar. So I'm thinking, well, how does he even organise this? We get in there, we're about 50 rows back to the far left, and he said, we had our own bar. So we went up to the bar and tried to use our titanium passes to get into the express platinum lane, and they said, oh no, that's only for platinum people. You have to go in the regular line. And the line was huge, and we're lining up for half an hour to get in there. So massive build up from Dad. I mean, nonetheless, it was a great concert.
Big thank you to Rick Rossman, who's the bass guitarist Hoodoo Gurus. He got us the tickets.
The titanium.
Yeah, titanium tickets. When he takes titanium, I was that excited. I said, me, titanium tickets. This could be anything.
No.
Yeah, it was very. I actually saw a couple of my friends' parents. They won't be named because he was on his way to chewing his whole face off by the time I saw him. So the pupils were almost bulging out of his head.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was like a great white.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was.
Fun.
My favourite part of the night was the fact that the build up for Spy versus Spy, and then how as we walked in, they've gone, "Thank you very much, guys. The Hoodoo Gurus are coming on."
Yeah. And Matt's little face.
What else from our week?
For our week, a big shout out to Mark Burris. Mark Burris, I went on Mark Burris's podcast. I went on there, and before we caught up with coffee beforehand, and all he spoke about was our podcast, family podcast, how much he loves it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Mr. Burris, who's like such a successful individual, a successful,
Intelligent.
well-respected businessman of amazing intelligence going, why would you listen to our podcast?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you told me why. He said, and I don't know, do you mean it as an insult or a compliment? I'm not sure.
Both.
He said we're a cross between Sylvania Waters and the Osbournes, neither of which I've ever watched. But I just know they're not good.
I love the Osbournes.
Yeah,
Well,
you-
No, they've got a podcast very successful at the moment too.
Who?
The Osbournes, they're back together.
Oh, my God.
Well, are they? That's a good story. Because it's been a tough
Yeah.
week for celebrity marriages, of course. Hugh Jackman
Oh,
and Deborah
darn.
Lee. No.
That's
I'm just
sad.
sending it.
After
That is
27
sad.
years.
27 years.
How many years are we married?
27. Might be
It might be the lucky number.
yeah. Big shout out to the Ivanhoe though. We went up to the Ivanhoe and it was a good night. The DJ there was terrific. Kept going up and requesting Run DMC. He finally put it on his last song and cleared the dance floor.
Yeah, unfortunately for that DJ as well, me and Jack actually saw him the next night. He was in there in the pokies machine at the Harport Hilton, and he was unloading on this pokey machine. Like he wanted the major. It was a big major. He wanted to win it.
How did you know it was him?
Because I was at the Ivanhoe with you guys the night before.
Oh, you were too.
Yeah.
What about that?
Sorry about that.
It's all right, Trish. I told you should slow down smoking that meth, mate.
But he was in there unloading on it, and I was playing the machine next to him, just tapping away, and he left. And I thought, he'd had enough, so I jumped on his.
Stop it.
He came back to play it, and I won the major. I felt pretty bad for him. But he came and he said, oh, no,
Honestly-
I'm happy for you.
Oh, no, I bet you wasn't.
No, he
Honestly,
wasn't.
3 minutes earlier, I'd actually said to Cooper, "Bait, get out of here. What are you doing in here?"
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then I won.
Well,
Wow.
that paid off.
You're a lucky charge. Remember the time me, you, and Nabes went and had a beer at the Collaroy, and I said, I got $50 here. Nabes went, and I said, I might just go down and have a quick slap. And you said, I'll come down as well. And I said, no, don't. I said, I don't want to, like, for me, nothing typifies being a loser than standing there watching your son play the pokey. So I said,
Yeah.
no, I said, I like the solitude. Similar story to you. I went down, right, and I'd never won big on the pokey. So I go down, and there's a bloke down there, and I'm literally about to put $50 in this machine, and he goes to me, hey, Matty, don't worry about that one. I've been playing it all day. It's not paying anything. I had a look around, and you know what the hell, put it in. Second slap, like, this machine starts making these bizarre noises and everything, and I look, and I've won nothing, but then I look up to the top, and $6,000 just drops down, and the bloke was standing next to me.
Did you give him any?
I gave him $100. Gave him $100.
What kind of noises was it making, Colby?
I don't know. It was I don't know. The excitement just got the better of me.
Well, one of my highlights of the week was washing Koopy's car and cleaning it out. I had to move it.
Thank you for
which
that.
was quite disgusting. So I went, you know what, I'm going to give it a clean. Some of the things I found in it were quite interesting.
Back scratch.
The micro scales box, it was an empty box for micro scales. And I'm thinking, what the hell
dealing?
would he... That's exactly what I was thinking. I said, is this kid, like, we know how much he likes money. Is he dealing meth or something? And then, so I quizzed him on that one,
What do you
and
got?
he assures me it's like, oh, I think we won it at like Time Zone or somewhere.
Which we did. We won little micro scales there, and it was left in the
Is
back
that
of my
what they
seat.
do?
Good cover.
Yeah.
Good cover.
Okay, these is
As long as you don't get caught.
Heaps of little baggies as well.
That's right. Just don't get
Don't
caught.
worry, I looked for other clues. There were none. The other things I found were lots of toenail clippings.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
They won't mind.
Bloody can.
9 water bottles.
How many?
9.
My man likes to stay hydrated.
You know, well done.
One of my dinner plates.
What?
A dinner plate.
Hang on.
Oh, hang on.
I'm just putting 2 and 2
You've got to get a
right.
combination here, guys.
Yeah, were there razor blades cutting up? Boom, 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 boom. What is that? They do. They do it on a plate.
I don't know. You're telling the
Sorry?
story.
Cutting up meth. for
Sorry,
distribution.
Why is it meth?
I don't know.
Hey, Pablo, you're telling the story. Just keep going.
Anyway, well, he's a slow eater, so maybe he still had his dinner in there. But I didn't see a knife and
Maybe
fork.
that's why he's a slow eater. Maybe he's off his head on cocaine.
Oh, my God.
Stomach shrunk.
Meth.
Yeah, well, either or. Sort of
it?
same
Yeah,
thing.
anyway.
They mix it up, cut it up together these
And
days.
the one thing that finally got Cooper's attention
Yep.
when I screamed was a huge huntsman spider,
Oh,
which
Jack's worst nightmare.
which I got
Yeah.
him to come in.
Sweet Gabriel living in there, my pet huntsman.
Yeah,
who
not
lives-
anymore.
Gabriel.
He ain't living in there anymore.
You killed him?
Yeah. He's living
I
against your
didn't.
back windscreen, mate.
He's living the Vida Loca now.
Yeah, but have you ever had that happen where one walks across your front windscreen? I have, driving. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Really?
It is.
Terrifying.
That sounds horrible. Cooper's nasty review this week. I actually had a review of a concert, but I'm going to change it because a story just came to me. When we had a golf trip on Sunday.
Jeez, you're still recovering from that.
Yeah, still recovering from that at the moment. But had a golf trip, and we had a big van that we drove to the golf course. I'm not going to name the golf course because I don't want to out this person at the golf course, but everyone got a little bit intoxicated, so no one could drive it back, and we needed the van because we needed to travel the next day. So this young fella was down there. He was operating all the carts, and his job was he booked people, like they hired the carts off him down there. So we gave him $200 cash, and he said, "Can you drive us right now, our van, back to ours, and then Uber back here?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm kind of working like at the moment," but he ended up doing it because he was like, "Oh, it's not that busy."
Yeah, but I don't want to get him into trouble.
Well, unfortunately, so we jumped.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we jumped in the van, and he hit house, and he was waiting for his because we were kind of we were in Kangiangi in Central Coast, so there wasn't a heap of Ubers around. So
Probably
he had
not a
to
heap
come.
of golf courses. You probably just dobbed him in.
Yeah, no.
Did he just get fired?
Well, he came in for a little bit waiting for his Uber, so we were sitting around the pool, and he just sort of came in and just started sitting around the pool with us. And his boss rang him. His boss, so people must have gone down and tried to hire a cart. And he said, "Get the back here now." But I'm not sure whether he got fired or not. I haven't heard anything from him. But I just want to give him. This isn't a nasty review. It was so much just a little nice review, nice shout out. Very nice young man.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have
He
done it
did
for
you guys
$200
a favour.
cash too. Yeah, well, I mean, not really a favour. We did pay him.
Yeah, I know, but he didn't have to do it.
Oh, he didn't have to, but he was very money orientated. This little kid. So
Yeah, I tell you what, mate.
Oh, no.
When I've seen some of your
Please don't fire him, whoever
saw
you
some
are.
of your forwards when you just come back here on Mad Monday. I tell you what, I'd drive them anywhere they want to go. The size of them.
yeah,
Jesus
there's some big
Christ.
fellas.
Huge,
Yeah.
huge. Hey, by the way, how was Jack? How was the night's Mad Monday? How'd you go?
Yeah, not too bad, Cobber. Obviously, yeah, because it was a big stint because the boys were in New Zealand, so the half of the group that didn't travel were over here, and those boys didn't get there till the next day. So we all caught up on the Sunday arvo together and had a beer, and then I might have had a great night. And then next morning I woke up and realised I didn't have a costume. Well, I thought we were going to beat the Wires, right?
Yep.
So
not what you were saying
I had
here.
no
Yeah,
costume planned. And last year I went to the op shop and bought a old suit that someone had allegedly died in, and I went and put Kiss makeup on and went as the cat from Kiss,
yes.
Dress to Kill album.
Yeah.
Peter Chris.
Yeah, Peter Chris, my man, Peter Chris. And in my desperation to find a costume at 7 a.m. in the morning, not being planned and severely hungover, I might have gone to a drawer that I haven't gone to in well over a year that had my old suit that had not been washed.
Oh.
And I may have put that back on and just wore it.
Excellent.
Did it stink?
Yeah, it did. It did stink.
Have you thrown it out now, please?
Yeah, it's in the bin.
God.
One of my neighbours just saw me taking it out. He goes, "Oh, what are you doing, mate?" I said, "Oh, throwing away my Mad Monday costume. I can't stand to look at it." And
Peter Chris.
he just shook his head at me.
Peter Chris suit. Why didn't you just get a Canberra Raiders jersey and this year go as Sebastian Chris?
Hilarious.
I don't even get that.
Yeah, it's there's not much to get.
No.
Well, let's go to a quick break. We'll come back with Jack's music segment. Welcome back to the podcast. Jack, your music segment.
Yeah, mate, we're doing the lyrics game again. It was a big hit last week, so
Not for me.
same rules apply. Just buzz in when you think you know what the song is.
Got it.
Okay.
First one, baby, I got you on my
Baby,
mind.
I got you on my mind.
No, it was a warm-up, Cooper. Obviously, it's baby, I got you on my mind. Well done. Now the first actual round is, yeah.
Ding dong coops.
Okay, here we go. The first song is, I wish that I could fly into the sky so very high, just like
Get
a
away.
dragonfly.
I want to get away. Fly away.
Lenny
Lenny
Kravitz.
Kravitz, yeah.
Well done,
Thanks.
Cooper.
Yep. You got to say your name in. You got to say your name and then deliver it, because in case you don't get it.
Well,
then we've got to
I
count.
just said buzz. You can just say whatever you
Okay.
like. This is my game, and I'll make the rules up as I go.
Like, how
farther.
important is the artist?
Nah, just give
The
me the name.
name,
of
yeah.
the song.
So the name is the
That's
priority.
all right.
Yeah.
1-0.
Go.
All right, next one. Where, oh, where can my baby be? The Lord took
Yes,
her.
being Eddie Vedder, Last Kiss.
I hate
It is.
this game.
It is. Yeah, considering it's like I said the song, it's a pass, but it's actually Pearl Jam, not Eddie Vedder by himself.
I know. I'll disagree. I think it's Eddie Vedder by himself, isn't it?
No,
No, it's Pearl Jam.
Okay.
Okay, no worries.
Next week, Jacko, because
was-
you'll be here, can we do the song game where you play 2 seconds of the song? Because I'm really good at that.
Yeah,
Right.
mate. This is one of the. Mate, are we having a meeting for next week's podcast?
Yeah,
are
because
we?
like I hate this.
Yeah, let's get a flame.
I'm not good at it.
Okay. The next song, the final song, bit harder. I really love you, baby. I love what you've got. Let's get together. We can get hot. No more tomorrow, baby. Time is today.
Brian Ferry, this is tomorrow.
This is tomorrow.
No, I'll
Keep
continue.
going.
No place for hiding, baby. No place to run. You pulled the trigger of my...
Love gun, kiss.
Nice,
Well
Kirk.
done, Kirk.
Love gun.
Well done.
One of the most mean-spirited songs in history.
Trish, what's happening in the world at the moment?
I read something particularly sick the other day. Speaking of despicable, an American woman says she doesn't wipe when she goes to the toilet because no other animals do. And then she goes on to say that she's worried about what chemicals there might be in the toilet paper. I'm thinking she's got a lot more to be worried about than that.
Imagine eating that ass.
Oh, well, let's hope that no one is. I'm pretty sure no one would be. Anyway.
Well, does she have a shower or anything? Or she
Well, I don't know. Obviously, she would at some point, although she's probably not using soap if she's worried about what chemicals are in the toilet paper.
Yeah,
That's
true.
word.
And I read an article the other day where a psychiatrist suggests some of the reasons that people feel tired all the time. And I think he's onto something. I think I can agree with quite a few of these. Binge watching emotionally charged shows
Yeah, right,
that are
yeah.
draining.
What's an emotionally charged show?
Oh, just
Yeah.
Cops.
crime can be where there's awful crimes committed. Yeah,
The one, Stranger Things.
that was a bit stressful. That one.
The Twilight series that
You know,
emotionally charged
anything
me.
where children are being,
Yeah, probably.
waiting too long between meals
Yeah.
makes you hangry. Taking too many phone calls. Yes, tick. That's massive. That's why I prefer text. Even at the moment, I'm off them too. Having too many tabs open on your computer. Absolutely agree with that because that really reflects your mind. Then you've got all those tabs open in your brain. Interruptions and half-completed tasks.
Weighs on your shoulders. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just hanging there.
Any others, Trish, there?
Yes,
Yeah.
there
Yep,
is one
go
more.
for
And this
it.
is also causing me quite a bit of stress this week.
Yeah.
There's a newspaper article I read on the weekend because you know how I love my bins and I'm the binfluencer in the street. Everyone follows me. I wash them, scrub them. Well, a council in the inner west of Sydney is suggesting that, the red general rubbish waste bin, that's only going to be collected of once a fortnight.
What?
Yeah, because
That's
they
the
want
most common.
people. Yeah, because the government is actually giving them funds to help increase recycling. They want green. They want you recycling inside your house. I think they're going to give them bins for inside. I don't want bins, and I don't want rubbish and food cuttings
Mate.
attracting cockroaches in my house.
Already that bin
Yeah.
is like it fits 2 bags in
I
there.
know, but the thing is, what they're not considering is families with nappies and babies. You've got nappies sitting there for 2 weeks.
Oh,
So
God.
yeah,
Can nappies not
They
go on the
certainly
recycling?
cannot.
they
'cause
cannot.
it's got poo in
Okay, a little question then. Can you empty the contents of the nappy into the recycle bin?
Into
Because
which,
it's
which
organic.
rice? Oh, into the green
Into the
bin.
green. Because it's biodegradable.
Well, it might be biodegradable, but it's not green.
Oh, gotcha. Could I just
Well, it
say
could
something
be.
today I read in the paper? An Australian radio journalist was doing this, asking people on air about babies' names and what's acceptable and what's not. She had a son the other day, and her and her husband called the baby boy Methamphetamine Rules. Now,
Sorry, who was this woman?
a radio journalist,
Wow.
Australian radio. Now, wait
a
for
loose
it.
term.
It got accepted.
I thought there were really strict rules.
It got sent back as methamphetamine rules. Apparently, someone thought methamphetamine was a Greek name. Right. Anyway, I can't wait for that 21st. Anyway,
Seriously.
they've actually.
I don't know who's the more stupid.
They've managed to go away and they've actually changed it back. But telling your kid like that day, I wonder what his nickname's going to be. It'd be meth head or something like that, would it? Like
Yeah.
methamphetamine rules.
Yeah.
It's a strange
Do you-
world.
Wow.
You know, here a quick random fact that I heard today. You know why James Bond? Nothing to do with that, but why James Bond asked for his martini shaken, not stirred?
Because he likes to burn.
No, because when you stir, it mixes the alcohol, so everything you drink is alcoholic. Whereas when you shake a martini, the content, it separates the water and the alcohol. So the top of the martini is just water, so you're not getting drunk.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I heard it.
Wow.
I heard it on a podcast or something.
Yeah, I'm going
So
to
that
fact
way,
check that.
James Bond, what a great spy. Because then he acts like he's drinking, but he's
Brilliant.
just drinking. The water's separated.
We
so
need a
he's-
fact check. Dave,
Yeah.
are you onto that?
Have you
I'll get some.
onto
For,
that while
I'll
I-
get some. For
I don't
Jack.
know, I
I'll
don't-
get some for Jack
don't know
Johns
about that.
today. Do you know that band, the Wallflowers? You know, One Headlight and One Headlight.
Sorry?
Hang on, I haven't quite got it yet. Keep going.
It's when I say I lost my only friend.
Still haven't got it.
Step me in. Do you know sort of? Yeah, it's a band of Wallflowers, One Headlight. When you hear it, you'll know what it is. You know the lead singer of the Wallflowers,
Who it is?
Jacob Dylan, Bob Dylan's son. Now I've heard that song 1,000 times and never knew it was Bob Dylan's
I
son.
feel like you might have missed a key element of that song.
It was One Headlight.
Is that the tune? I think you've missed it.
Okay. Okay. What am I
Like,
going to do?
because I think now that you say that,
We'll do a little edit.
I think that he does sound quite Dylan-esque.
What we'll do, I'll pause for Gav, do a little bit of a. He'll find that cut point, and I will just play a bit of it. Here he comes.
I think he's gone to
Right,
blow his
I'll
nose.
start that all again. Hey Jack, I've got something for you. Do you know the band The Wallflowers? Do you know the band?
Oh yeah. Is that Jacob Dylan? Is that Bob Dylan?
I think it is, Jack.
Bob Dylan.
I think it is.
I'll tell you what we're going to do now. I was going to edit that out. Gav, you got to leave that now. You.
He double
Oh my
jigged you.
God. Oh, dear.
That is all time.
Mate, I had the song ready.
Okay, whack it up for us to hear because it
caked up
sounded
and
nothing
ready.
like
I'm just
you.
going to get through these ads. God, I want to go to Movie World. What are we?
I don't know this song.
Don't know
Yeah.
the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's Bob Dylan's son.
Okay, yeah, we know.
Jacob Dylan, we all know now.
No, why are we still?
Talking
You got
about
a
him.
predicament today or no?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I
Okay.
do. Thanks.
Go on.
Thank you. Okay, would you rather get shot in the leg with a rifle? Number 2, bit on the face by a tiger snake.
Ouch.
Don't know what I was thinking about today. And number 3, held by someone and Mike Tyson punches you as hard as he can in the face.
Just once?
Yes. So shot in the leg, the rifle, bit on the face by a tiger snake.
Is the venom in the snake still? Like you're getting poisoned? As
Oh
well, or
yeah,
is
but
it
got
just the
anti-venom ready.
Ah.
Righto.
Yeah, but it's on your face.
Held
That's
and
gonna
Mike
hurt.
Tyson's hits you in the face.
Oh,
full
shoot me in the leg.
blast.
I'm gonna go with snake.
What about you, Jack?
Yeah, I'm going to snake. Mike Tyson's doing some serious damage.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
can kill you. I'm getting a shot in the leg.
I'm saying stay away from the face. Shoot
Is
me
he
in the
wearing
leg.
boxing gloves, Cobber?
No, he's not, unfortunately.
Oh.
He's
Yeah,
wearing
not a chance.
Knuckle dusters.
Well, great
Yeah.
predicament.
Thank you.
Jacob Dylan punched in the face by Jacob Dylan. Let's go to a quick break and we'll be right.
Was he in the Wallflowers?
Is all.
Welcome back to the podcast.
I just got a text message from Jacob Dylan. He says you're wrong about the martinis.
Yeah, we found out. Thanks to Jacob Dylan for listening live. He actually said that it doesn't completely make it non-alcoholic, but it just waters it down more, so it's less alcoholic.
Because it's been shaken with
Hey,
ice.
yes.
Hey,
Dave found it.
Sorry.
hey, who's Jacob Dylan?
He's lead singer of the Wallflowers. Like a nut job.
Jack, you're of the week
Go
segment.
back to your losing football team, brother.
Oh, good one, Matthew.
Yeah.
This week for of the week. Now I've been getting plenty of feedback. I was out and about over the weekend. There's some love out there. There's a lot of hate. Some love though, and for those guys, I appreciate you. This week I've gone with venue of the week. Now it's been a big few days for us, and I've been in Sydney over the Saturday night, and then Newcastle onwards. So I've just gone with a few venues here that have really impressed me. So I'll start with the Argyle House, formerly known as Fanny's. You and Trish might have been there back in the day.
I wasn't
Cobber.
a big Fanny's girl.
Oh,
Dad was.
I went.
believe me,
I
Trish.
didn't really like it. I
You
didn't
were
like their
and you
music.
are.
No, I liked my place up the top of town,
Crazy horse.
Leroy's Crazy Horse. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was more fun.
crazy horse.
They were my people.
Horse.
You be very careful, idiot.
The next I've gone with the Stain Hotel. Very busy these days, the Stain. We popped in there. It was very busy. Most busy I've ever seen it there, actually. Then the Harwood Hilton I've got next. The Harwood Hilton, me and Coop, mate, I've rarely had a drink at the Harwood Hilton, but they've done renos there. It is unreal now.
Unbelievable.
It's,
Really
Yeah, it's very good.
good little setup, good little venue there. And our friend Paddy Harmon, otherwise known as No Chaser,
Yeah.
DJ was there on Saturday night.
How'd he
He
do?
was killing it.
Oh, did he? I
Yeah,
haven't
he
heard-
was
heard
very
him
well.
yet.
He got on about 10:30. Yeah, he killed it.
Yeah, it was the
To
headline.
let people know, yeah.
Awesome.
So is that his No Chaser?
Yeah, no chaser.
No, so he's DJ. Well, his dad was the great Damien Harbin, 2-time surfing world champion.
He was.
No relation to Jacob Dylan.
The next one went with King Street. Now, mate, they've done renos now that the Cambridge and Newcastle is shut. They've done some renos at King Street. It was up here in Newcastle. Fantastic, very good venue. But my favourite over the weekend, a few Arvo beers, the Queen's Wharf.
Oh,
Yeah,
Have they done
down
some
at the
work
docks
there?
nice.
at Newcastle? Not recently, but it's just a good spot down there. It's perfect for a
lovely out in
Sunday
the
Arvo
Wharf.
beer. So there you go.
Good weather.
The
Nice
spot
work.
of the week was the Queen's Wharf. There you go.
Yeah,
Nice.
well, Jack, there's a lot of people get in touch with us who are going up on buck shows and hens nights to Newcastle. That's good information.
That
Yeah.
is.
It's good to see that it's bounced back a little bit because the last time we went to the brewery, oh, God, it was awful. Awful place.
Really?
Yeah, so it's
How
good
long
to see.
ago was
Also,
that,
a
Matt?
little shout out to the Kent karaoke Monday nights. That's a sad place to be on a Monday night.
Yeah.
Well, if you are headed to any of these venues over the weekend with your mates and you want to impress them, Dad, have you got something for them?
I have. Guys, today I'm
Segue.
going to talk weapons quickly. The AK-47, the rifle invented by small arms dealer, the Russian Mikhail Kalashnikov, which was another name for it, invented in 1948. Now, it was the most super light and reliable weapon and was originally used exclusively by the Soviets, but when communism fell, they were sold off the black market. Now, have you seen that guy at a movie called The Lord of War, Nicolas Cage? That was based off a true guy called Victor Boot, and he a lot of times took a lot of the weapons on the black market from the old communists and the Soviet army. So he took a lot of the AK-47s. At the moment, have a guess how many AK-47s are in use in the world?
A lot.
Far is that this?
The AK.
I'm going to say 8 million.
Okay, Jack.
Cobra, I'm going 85 million.
Trish.
I don't know.
500 million.
What?
There are 500 million AK-47s in the world at the moment that have come through the black market, and it's the weapon that has killed more people than any other in the world.
Wow.
So there you go.
Wow.
That was a feel good.
The
Oh.
Thanks. Maybe don't
just
tell
to-
your mates that at the pub.
yeah,
Just
particularly if they're
Yeah.
a bikie.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jack.
just today, me and Dill were actually we're a bit hungover watching the movie War Dogs with Jonah Hill.
Great movie.
Yeah, that's a good film. That's one of the greats actually, and that's where they get that arms deal where they sell what I think it's like 100 million rounds of AK-47 ammo out of somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, well, that's it. When all those communist regimes fell, and they had all these weapons stockpiled. So arms dealers were going in and just taking them off their hands for next to nothing and selling them on the black market.
Actually, on that note, Equalizer 3 People is an excellent movie. I went and watched it the other week. Love it.
Is that Denzel?
Denzel, yeah.
Denzel.
It's actually my favourite of all the Equalizers, I think.
Yeah,
Really?
right.
Wow.
Do I have
Jacob
to
Dylan's good in the second one.
What was that?
He does the soundtrack. Do I have to see the first two to
Nope.
see the third one?
Nope.
Yeah,
Okay.
They're all pretty different.
I
Yeah.
might go and see
Yeah.
it.
I'll go and watch it again with you. I really,
Go
really
on.
enjoyed it.
Sweet.
Cooper's quiz for this week, guys. What we're going to do is I got 3 questions here. One at a time. I'm going to say the question. Each of you write down your answer and reveal it at the same time. And there's a couple tiebreakers here. Very general question. There's a sport one, a music one, and a movie one. And the tiebreakers are just general knowledge. Okay?
Gotcha.
Go.
First question. In the NRL season 2023, who was the top try scorer? Has everyone got... Let me know when you got all your answers down.
Yep.
Okay. Dad, you go first.
I am Jermaine Sacco.
Patricia?
Oh,
Dylan Walker.
Dylan?
I have no idea. That's just what came to my head.
Jack?
I went Jermaine Osako, and I think he also did the most points in the season record as well.
It is first time since 1990 when Mal Meninga did it.
Apparently, some people know their stuff.
Ting 1-1. Trish, it wasn't Dylan Walker. It was Jermaine Osako.
Yeah.
Figured.
Thanks for that.
Not
Matthew.
Naomi Osaka.
No.
Did Dylan Walker score any points? this
Yeah, he
year?
scored on the weekend.
Okay, there you go.
Good player, Dylan Walker.
Next
Christopher
question: Who does
Walken.
he play for?
Warriors.
Warriors.
Okay.
Yeah. Was. Go the Was.
Next question. Which rock icon was the founder of the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Long-Haired Men?
Oh man,
Very well named, known
Well-known.
rock icon.
Okay. Can I just ask you what era?
old, I reckon.
Yeah, like 80s, 90s.
Okay.
Okay. Let me know when you've got
Long-haired.
Okay.
long-haired men. It rules you out.
I can draw a ponytail as good as anyone.
Jack, you got yours?
Yeah, I got one.
1 second. I'll come back to that.
That's right. Jack, you go first.
No, 1 second.
It's a weird
1
one,
second,
but
I've
he just
gone,
looks
mate.
like...
I haven't written one down yet.
Yeah, just let him go first.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't
not
want to
panic
be
here,
influenced.
Cobra,
I
eh?
think that's the thing.
Yeah.
You go, Jack.
Okay, he just looks like someone that would start a committee. Stephen Tyler?
That's who I picked, Jack.
Did you have Steven Tyler as well?
Isn't that bizarre?
Jack?
I've got an Alice Cooper.
It's actually David Bowie.
David Bowie.
David Bowie.
And he didn't
Yeah.
really have long hair, did
No,
he?
that's what I thought was weird. Okay, still
That's
1-1-0.
Thin White Duke.
All right, last question. What's the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time?
R-rated.
R-rated. And I'll give you a hint. It is from the last 5 years. It's a big hint.
I'm
Yeah,
not really
I
big
got
on
it. I know
R-rated.
it.
You know it, do you?
My brain isn't working.
Yeah.
Last 5 years.
Ever.
I was going to go Nightmare on Elm Street, but that rules that out. Oh, God, I'm blanked as well.
Oh, just highest rated. Okay, I'm going to go. What?
Oh, yeah.
Matt, can I ask you something?
Go
I've
for
got a
it.
question. You know, the guy, the bald head. Oh, yeah, no, I've got it. What I'm going to say. Okay, can we answer now? Oh, can I answer?
I'm a blank.
Fast and Furious?
Is that an R-rated movie?
I don't know.
I think some
Vin
of them
Diesel, is that,
are.
is
I
that
don't
the
know.
first you're thinking of?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
definitely not.
Okay.
Jack,
I went Joker.
good guess. Dad?
No, I haven't written one down. I don't know. So I would.
It is Joker.
I was just
Oh,
joking.
well done,
Yes.
Jack.
Well played, Jack.
Jacko won.
How'd you know that?
Where does,
I think Deadpool's just behind it now too. I think Deadpool was before Joker came
Yeah.
out.
when does the second Joker come out? Is there any?
Soon.
What's it called?
Next year, or
Joker.
next year, I think.
Oh, it's going to be called Joker as well.
Yeah, Joker
Joker
2.
2.
Lady Gaga's in it for information too. And Joaquin Phoenix.
Well, I think they're going to call it Wallflower.
You know what? I got one.
You got to stop flogging
You
that
gotta, you
horse.
got to stop flagging that joke, mate. Just because you nail one, righto?
You can really kill a joke. You know what? I'm going to give you one more, just
Rigor
because I think
mortis.
you guys will know this one. What was the first toy to ever be advertised on TV?
Oh yeah, I'll get it.
Do you know it?
Do you know it?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I didn't even have toys as a kid.
I got it.
You know it as well. What was it?
Tickle me,
Tickled me what?
Elmo.
tickle me, Elmo.
No, it's not Elmo.
I'll go Barbie.
No? Do you want to have a guess?
Mr. Potato Head.
Yes, Mr. Potato Head.
Wow.
Great guess.
Trisha, well done. You did
Trish.
have toys as a kid.
I didn't. I
Butt
didn't.
plugs. Trish.
Don't high five him, Dave.
Need to wash my hands first. Trish.
Okay, I came across a really interesting article. Do you guys know who Dan Campbell is from the NFL?
No.
Detroit Lions coach.
Yes, he is. An ex-player, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he gave his pre-game routine before primetime games. It starts with 11 raw ostrich eggs, and he has these because the ostrich is a living velociraptor, and he believes that his body runs better with prehistoric alpha predator protein.
Do you mean Velociraptor?
Velociraptor. Yes, I did. How did I say it?
Velociraptor.
Oh, Velociraptor. Sorry, I'm not up with my prehistoric alpha predators. And then he said, it follows that with that's just silence. Then he knocks out a quick workout for the glamour muscles, he said.
Buys and tries and stuff.
Yeah. He said it's not for function, it's for intimidation. And when my biceps are blazing and my body is hopped up on Dino protein, I make sweet love to Mrs. Campbell.
Oh, God. Too much information, Bobby.
With a photo of the opposing team's coach taped to his bedstand and a Steven Seagal movie playing full blast.
Oh.
Does
Could
he-
not
Jeez,
sound more...
Why
of a-
he's at it? He might as well be blasting Metallica.
Does he? Does he? Forgive my French. Does he finish? Because a lot of boys on game, a lot of boys on game day edge when they they'll when masturbating they'll edge just to the brink to get the testosterone up, but they don't want to finish because then you become real tired and fatigued.
Just say it's you, Cooper.
This statement said, my theory behind this is if I can finish while looking at you, I can beat you.
Yeah, right.
That's. I wouldn't want to tell anyone that on a night.
I saw him and his coaching staff last year on Hard Knocks. It was the Detroit Lions. And I must say, watching them early on in that show, I thought, mate, they're completely over the top. Like every training session was that sort of high emotional stuff. They had a slow start to the year and finished on fire. So it showed he can coach. Now, their first 2 games this year, week 1, they had an incredible victory. They beat the Kansas City Chiefs, the favourites, 21-20 in overtime. However, yesterday they were beaten by the Seattle Seahawks, 37-1. And by the way, Trish, unfortunately, your
Aaron
team,
Rodgers.
yeah, the Aaron Rodgers-less
Yes.
Jets, they got beat 30-10 by the Cowboys.
Ouch. That's our team, Jack. Hey, and he's got an Achilles. Will he be back at all this year?
Couldn't know.
And he's only going to get half his money or something?
75 million. Can you live on that?
Oh,
How
no.
do you live? Geez, be living in the slums. You wouldn't be able to get anywhere nice. No nice rentals.
Yeah.
And if any of our listeners see 2 blokes running between Newcastle and the Gold Coast over the next couple of weeks, it's going to take them that long to do it. Give them some love as you pass them by. Give them a wave as they're running in memory of one of their lost mates.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice one.
Great podcast today, guys. Great
Yeah.
podcast today. Jack, you were on fire with that Jacob Dylan joke.
Yeah.
Who?
Leads through the wallflowers, mate.
Thanks very much. We will see you guys next week.
Sure will.
Righto, Gav, can we finish off with a bit of one headlight? Play it, baby.